Hello everyone, welcome to our guide on completing the level 5 escalation on Sapienza, the Eccleston Illumination, Eccleston, or something like that. And yeah, this is a pretty tough one. As you can see, we're required to kill 2 targets with the katana as dressed as the Plague Doctor. And that poses a whole bunch of complications. There's also some wild cards here. And these are the 2 guys we have to kill. And then there's this last little twist they like to throw in with the data extraction. So the hard things here are getting the Plague Doctor disguise and the katana to your targets. After that, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to be able to take them out actually at the same time. Not exactly the same time, but the same area with this plan. And yeah, we're going to go with a pretty standard loadout here. We're going to go with the lockpick and the coin. Your weapon here doesn't really matter. We're not going to use it. I'm going to use the Midnight Black suit, but you can use any suit you want. And we're going to start at the main square. If you've unlocked the undercover as the mansion guard or undercover in the kitchen, these will speed it up a little bit. They'll put you in there in the mansion area and give you a little bit of a head start. But I want to kind of start this out assuming that you may not have those unlocked. So we'll just do that. And I just want to say that this is a way to do it. It may not be the best way, and it certainly isn't the only way. But this is how I did it, and I figured, you know, it's a pretty tough escalation. So figured I'd make a guide for it and give you guys a couple of tips here. So right away, we're going to move to the famous way to get into this zone, which is getting this guy's disguise, this cook disguise, up in this apartment. So we'll just run up here, and right away we'll make use of that lockpick. I want to grab this mansion key card and then get into this kitchen staff disguise, and then we can head out here. So you can drop down here and go in the door, or you can use the ledge. I like using the ledge because it's a little quicker. Go in the window here. This is a pretty standard way to get into the building here, the mansion grounds, so I won't spend too much time on the details. There's a camera here if you want to avoid it or not, doesn't really matter. I like avoiding cameras as much as possible, and we're not going to kill anybody that we don't necessarily need to. We're just going to run through here in the observatory, and this is where the Plague Doctor disguise is. So we're going to change into that, and this is actually a hiding spot that I've never used in my playing of this game, but it is a hiding spot. And then we're just going to go through this door and up these stairs. Now, the Plague Doctor is trespassing pretty much everywhere in this level, so we're going to have to be extra sneaky everywhere we go. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to go up that pipe, and this is going to get us on the roof, and this is going to get us into Caruso's quarters. So we're in his bathroom. We're going to go through this door into his living area, and we're going to take this biolab keycard. This is a pretty easy way to acquire a biolab keycard, so you can use that for all sorts of different routes for different challenges and stuff like that. Now we're going to come in here, and we're going to hang out by this candelabra And we're gonna hit A to hang. Hanging out by the candelabra. Now we're gonna sneak around the attic here. There's two guys over here that are going to be talking about this safe. And there isn't really any way to speed this up or anything. You just have to wait for them to go through their conversation. When they're done, we're going to head over by that bicycle, which is where the katana is.
Cleaning staff to find. Could be jewelry and stuff inside.
Staff wouldn't even know about the safe. They never come up here. That being said, if I was the doc, keep the code downstairs in my office. Bedroom.
On his phone?
Yeah, well, DeSantis says try, okay? So, just try.
Huh. I thought it was a good idea, too. Alright. Where haven't we looked?
Alright, so these guys will head out. And now we'll sneak over here. We'll grab Mr. Katana. And yeah, so now we're double exposed here. We're gonna go through this door. This is gonna bring us back out onto the roof. And we're actually gonna go pretty much down the way we just came. So that's where we entered the living area, Cruce's living area. Now we're gonna go over here to where we got up onto the roof near the observatory. Drop down. And head on down here. Now we're going to go down an extra flight of stairs to the very bottom. And we're going to get into the lab right here using that key card. So this is where things get interesting. So we've got this guy here, which I'm going to take out right now. We need to take out this guy because he can screw up our... Whoop. Alright, he saw me. It's no big deal. There's no one up here to see me. There is a guard over here, which we're also going to take out. So normally you'd obviously want to subdue him silently, not have a fisticuff match with him. But it's really no big deal. So we're going to take out this guy for our future plans. Not really going to do anything over here quite yet, but we'll slip him in here. And you don't necessarily have to do that. I don't think there's anybody that comes this way. Same thing with this guy. You don't have to hide this body, but I like to be extra extra careful. So we'll just drag him over and also throw him in this bin. Alright. So now we're going to head back over here. So that first guy we took out that we ended up getting into the fighting match with, his patrol would come down here. And this is where a lot of our dirty deeds are gonna take place. So once you're up here, you have to be real careful because all sorts of different people can see you. That guy over there can see you. That guy, that guard at the end of the walkway can obviously see you. But then people can see you down below too on these open railings. So you want to kind of do your dirty deeds wherever there are these metal railings, metal railing covers. That way people below can't see what you're doing. And that's very important. You'll get really screwed on some of these if you don't do that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use our coin and throw it near this bin over here. He's going to be like, oh, what's going on? Oh, check this out, money. Oh, jeez. We're going to throw him in the bin. Whoops, we took the gun instead. Throw him in the bin. We're gonna take this gun and we're gonna put it here so it's hidden. And of course we're gonna take our coin back. Now, what we've got here are our target number 1, and then you'll see over there, red dude walking away. That's target number 2. We're actually gonna take them both out here. So we're gonna turn off this generator. That's gonna get target number 1 to come up and investigate. So we want to take out our katana and get ready. Now if you hide here, he won't see you. And we're gonna kill him. When he comes up, I'll tell you exactly where we're gonna kill him. We want to kill him about right there when he's walking back, because we're gonna kill him in front of that metal plate. Make sure you let him turn this back on, otherwise you'll have other guards to come up and investigate. And then once he starts walking away, and we can kill him here. It's no big deal. You definitely want to make sure you get him either right there or in front of that other plate. Otherwise, somebody below will see you kill him, and you'll get busted. So we'll take his gun because we don't want anybody finding the gun. Now we'll hide here to wait for that other red guy to come back. Now, timing here is interesting because this guy keeps going back and forth, and there's actually a chance for you to get here when both targets are in the same area. But the tactic is still the same. You turn off the generator, one guy will come up, you stab him, and then you do the same thing for the next guy. He'll come over and he'll hang out in the same spot the other guy was, with this doctor smoking her cigarette. Alright, we'll turn this off. He'll be like, what? Who turned off the lights? So he'll come up, do the exact same thing the other guy did, and the plan is exactly the same. We'll hide here, wait for him to turn it back on, and we'll get him on his return journey.
Up and running.
You know, kick it just like everything, right? Wait for him to show his back to us and stab him. Oh man, right in the neck. So this guy, there is no extra bin here. We've used it all, so just drag him over here. Oh, the other thing is, drop the katana here. You don't need it anymore. And one thing that got me on a pretty good run I was having was the requirements of the mission state that you can only carry the katana while wearing the plague doctor disguise, and it's very specific about that. So if you change disguises, which we're gonna do here in a minute, while carrying that katana, the mission will immediately fail. So we don't want to do that. So we're gonna sneak up here. So up until this point, we've pretty stealthy, pretty silent. Grab this guy while he's looking over the edge here. Change into his disguise. But no matter what on this escalation, when you hack this laptop, things get a little messy. So once we do this, we're gonna do a little peek here. We can see that guy is knows we're not legit. This guy knows, and this guy right here knows. So we'll let him walk over there. We're gonna walk by here. He's over there. He's in there still. Oh, let's wait for him to start his patrol. We'll go over there. That doctor is not really that big of a deal. We're just... oh, whoa, crap. Maybe he is. Alright, so he's gonna hang out there for a second, hopefully. Not too long. There's a camera up there, too. Again, being seen by the cameras isn't critical. Not being seen by the cameras isn't critical. It's just something I like to do. Gives you extra points. So we'll sneak in here. Now this is where, like I said, it gets messy. And really, you just kind of want to start doing this. All of these doctors will start being suspicious. But you've got this countdown. You need to... That is an overreaction. So once this guy's done, once you're done here, you're just gonna ow, come on. Well, that was not great. Whoa, hey. So these guys will start shooting at you. So you just want to run. Oh man, hopefully they don't kill you. Get to the airplane and get out. As far as I know, there's no way to not get busted at that moment. Hopefully in your playthrough you don't get the clogged up doorway there, because that is the easier door to get out of. It's less exposure and it's easier to get to the plane quickly, but you know, there's a lot of guys there, so it wasn't exactly working out. But yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the final complication on, that's the final level of this escalation. And yeah, it's tough if you don't know where everything is, but hopefully this guide gave you an idea of where everything is and a path to get through. And yeah, if you like the guide, please give us a like, subscribe. I'll be doing more Hitman stuff as we move into another year of Hitman content for Hitman 3. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.